Audio Jungle.
Hello guys, I hope you're having a nice day. Today I got a very interesting video for you guys. I'm going to be discussing the difference between first person and third person. Which one should you use? Does it even matter? Should you even care? Well, you're about to find out. Stay tuned throughout the whole video for some great examples. Those right here. So notice here, I can see this guy up there, but he can't see me because I'm in third person. But if I go in first person, I have to actually move up and I put myself in a position where he can also see me, right? So if I'm here, if I was in third person, I would be able to see him. But because I'm in first person, I can't, right? So it's all about the spatial awareness that third person gives you. You know, you can see your surroundings much, much better. And we're going to get into some more examples here, but this is just one example. So here we have another example right here. So notice how when I'm in first person, I have to move to the side. Now he can also see me, right? But I can't see him. But if I go to third person, I can see him, but he can't see me, right? And here's another perfect example of this. So it's all about wall peaks, right? So notice here, this guy, I can see him, but he can't see me because I'm in third person, I'm hiding behind a wall. But if I'm in first person, I can't see him either. So in order to be able to see him, I have to move to the side. And I risk him being able to see me at the same time. Now, granted, here he had his back to me, so I just got him. But, you know, in first person, you see each other at the same time. So you risk that reaction time. In third person, you can see them before they see you. And we're going to get into some more examples of this. Like right here, we have one coming up. So here, notice up on the top right, there's a guy up there, right? He can't see me right now because I'm in third person, okay? And I'm peeking. This is called peeking, right? If I was in first person, I would actually have to move to the side where I risk him being able to see me as well. But in third person, I can see him without him being able to see me. And that's where the big difference between first person and third person really shines. So let's look at another example. So right here, there's this guy down there because he threw a little grenade. And look, I'm in third person. I can see him, but he can't see me. If I was in first person, I wouldn't be able to peek like this. And he would see me at the same time. So guys, the reality is third person is a lot more beneficial because it allows you to see beside corners and such. Whereas in first person, you can't do this. Another good thing is you can heal yourself while being able to see someone coming up, but they can't see you, and that's the important part. So one of the things is I was originally much more used to first person. I've always been a first person type of guy, but all I did is for a week I just forced myself to do third person, and eventually I got so used to it that I can't go back to first person anymore. So if your strength is first person, you can practice, just switch it to third. You're gonna lose a bit at first, but get used to it. So here's another good example. There's a guy on the top right again. He can't see me because I'm in third person, right? But if I was in first person, I wouldn't be able to see him either. I would have to move to the side. So look, a lot of it really is personal preference. Some people are much more comfortable with first person, and that's okay. But if you're given the option of choosing between third person and first person, you should most definitely choose third because of the advantages it gives you. You can, you know, be a step ahead of a lot of people by simply switching to third person. And it's gonna be hard at first if they're used to first person like I was. But again, all you gotta do is just practice it. Practice it for a week, and then after a week, you won't even be able to switch back. You'll be so used to third person. So don't be afraid to try things, and don't be afraid to mess around a little bit. Especially in Alcatraz, where you get so many different lives, right? They have like 5 lives. You can risk it, like, you know, just practice with it a little bit. And we're gonna get into couple of more examples I have here to kind of demonstrate my point a little bit more clearly. So we're gonna get into that. So I have a good example here. Notice the guy on the bottom right? Because I'm in third person, I can see him. Now, watch this. I switch to first. All of a sudden, it's very hard to see him, right? I can barely see him now. But when I'm in first, I can very easily see him. And he probably can't even see me, right? So it just gives you so much more view, you know, you have so much more view of your surroundings, and you can move a little bit more in agile and faster. So I jumped down and get this guy, and a lot of it was because I was in third person, really. So let's move on to another example right here. So again, wall peaks are everything, and notice here, I'm not, yeah, so I can see this guy again, but I'm behind a wall. He can't see me. He has no clue where I am. But if I'm in first person, notice how I can't see him either. I'll have to actually move to the side, but now I risk him being able to see me as well. Whereas in third person, I don't have to risk that. And someone shot this guy from the top. And notice here, when I go in first person and I step out, right away I get shot, right? So this is why third person gives you that extra edge. You can see others before they can see you, as long as you know how to use it. And again here, look, this guy, I can see him, but he probably can't see me. Like, my head is just below the line. And look, I jumped right in front of him. He had no clue I was there. He had no idea, right? And he flashes me and ends up getting away. Kind of messed up here a little bit. But if I was in first person, I probably wouldn't be able to see him. I think he might have been in first person. So again, another great example here. Notice there's a guy on the top, right? He just shot in the building. And notice here again, because I'm in third person, I can simply switch my view a little bit. I can peek and see him. But when I'm in first, I have to actually move to the side, and I risk him being able to see me as well. You see this trick right here. But in third person, I can very easily see him, but he can't see me. So he gets away there, but I end up taking revenge shortly after. But yeah, guys, that's really pretty much it. Like I said, a lot of it is preference, but the reality is third person does give you some advantages that first person doesn't give you. And if you can choose, you should choose third person, especially if you're going to be competing with people that might be doing third person, because they'll have that extra advantage over you. So you want to make sure you have all the advantages. And one easiest fix you can do is learn how to play Battle Royale or Alcatraz in third person. Just practice it, and you'll get super used to it, and you're gonna see some results. But you also have to, you know, learn how to do it. Like, you have to doing wall peaks and stuff takes time. Takes time to get used to it. But again, practice makes perfect. Just keep practicing, and you'll get used to it. So thank you guys so much for watching. I hope this helped. Please leave a comment, leave a like on this video, and subscribe. And let me know what type of content you want to see next. Any specific topics in mind, let me know. And stay tuned for my next video. Thank you so much for watching. Have a good day, guys. Peace.